Y'all, I'm back. We're in the Florida Everglades. Nah, I'm joking. We're in Florida, you know what I'm saying? It's raining and shit. Or it's about to start raining, y'all. But I just want to come on here real quick. Sorry, y'all, man. I missed yesterday, man. Forgive me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told y'all 300 vids for the year. Not, you know what I'm saying? I can miss a couple days, okay? We only got 6 months left, but I can miss a couple days. But let's get into the topic of the video, you know what I'm saying? I just really thought about, you know, like having, thought about the idea of just living versus surviving, you know what I'm saying? Like, when when I look at the word, you know, the idea of like living versus surviving, just like a normal everyday, let's just say, you know, you work, you know, you do whatever, blah. You obviously want to work towards something, you know, you don't want to just be working to go home to, you know, play the game, do whatever, blah, blah, bruh. You work to, you know, you really want to work to achieve something, bro. Like, you know, and there was a video that I was going to drop, you know, this is what I was going to drop, but I really didn't feel comfortable with it because it really wasn't true. It kind of is now, but it really, not necessarily. But it was the idea of like quiet quitting your job to like have more attention and, you know, more like energy towards, you know, what you actually want to do in life. I'm kind of down a little bit. Let me get a little up, y'all. But, and I'm not really quiet quitting my jobs because I don't really plan on quitting my jobs. I don't really have any problems with them as of late, you know. But I'm not giving any effort in them motherfuckers, I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, where my effort is going is elsewhere. I'm putting it towards other things. I'm putting it towards, you know, being in the gym, you know, being more, you know, trying to get YouTube videos out. One of the reasons why a video didn't come out yesterday was because Share Factory decided to fuck itself. Share Factory didn't want to load, and I had to like figure out what the fuck was going on. And by that time, I was so fucking tired, bro. I had work and shit. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I don't care. So I was like, yeah, that's why the shit didn't come out yesterday. But you know, that video is getting uploaded. More videos are coming through. It was a storage problem. I just didn't figure it out until later. But just kind of on the idea of like, you know, like when you wake up, bro, like what is your goal for that day, bro? You always want to have some type of fucking goal. So I don't mean to curse, you know, I really want to try and stop cursing, you know what I'm saying, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Be better people. But like you know what I'm saying, like just, you know, you want to wake up, you know, with a goal in mind, like, you know, today I'm gonna be doing this towards, you know, my future, blah. You know, whether that's, you know, a channel, you know, or, you know, like sports, you know, if you're in sports, you know, you always want to like dedicate your life to something, like a goal you have in mind. You don't ever just want to be living just to live, just to be there, bro, just to get past this shift, bro, and go home, bro. That shit not gonna do nothing for you, bro. Don't worry, y'all, I know the hair look righteous. I'm putting it in a protective style soon, bro. Tune in, fall, Nick. Tune in, bro. But yeah, man, let's really go deep with that though. Like, what do you live for? And be honest. See, a lot of niggas be like, oh no, man, I live for, you know what I'm saying, like, what if my job is what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's cool, bro, but like, I don't know, bro. I guess I'm just trying to say, like, really and truly, fuck, why my friend calling me right now? Nah, I'll answer that nigga in a minute, bro. But really and truly, I'm just trying to say, like, I really think it's a good idea if when when you're going through life and shit, bro, it's always good to have like a lot of like more than just what you like, your main shit going on, bro. Like, if you got a job, especially if you don't want to work that bitch. I've never understood why niggas would work a job they don't fucking like and not do shit else to try to get themselves out of that job. That makes no fucking sense. You're a dumbass. I'm not gonna lie, you're a dumbass. If you do that right now, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. I hate you. But to the rest of us, normal folk, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lying. But I'm saying you're a dumbass and you should fix that. But it's just like, if let's say theoretically, like, I genuinely hated where I worked, right? Why in the everlasting fuck would I not find other things to do that I could entertain myself to the point where, like, I'm like, or not even just so much entertain, but like improve myself to the point where I don't gotta be in this bitch no more. I don't want to be here no more. Like, fuck this place. Like, bro, let's say you work at McDonald's, right? You work You work 2 jobs. You work at McDonald's and Wendy's. You fucked. Like, you know, you work both of them jobs. Like, nigga, don't you want to do that shit 7 days a week, man? You're barely making rent, blah, 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 bro. It's like, you working 40, 50, 60-hour weeks, bro. You just getting fucked. You just getting fucked. You on grilling shit, you just getting fucked. And, you know what I'm saying? You showing up to work and shit, and you just come home, you just get on the game, bro, and you just, you hit the pin, bro, and then you go right to sleep and you wake up the next day, bro. That's not gonna help shit, bro. That's not, like, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it, bro. Like, this is coming from a nigga like, bro, I work 12, 14, 16-hour days. I get it, bro. Like, I get, you know, niggas be tired and shit like that, bro. But, like, you know, when you really want to escape this 9-to-5 hell, this is a reason why you don't see a lot of these niggas blowing. Like, a lot of niggas don't make it, nigga, because nobody actually has to give a fuck to get the fuck up and do something extra in addition to what they already got going on. Niggas would just rather sit there and jerk they shit until, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of eternity, than actually put in a little bit of effort into doing a little bit extra shit, you know, just to kind of, you know, to kind of throw something to the side for the future, so that way they can really adapt, you know, and develop something else, something new completely, or something, you know, develop on something they fuck with more, they actually want to be doing, bro. See, and that's really where I'm kind of trying to, you know, come at y'all with this standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Like, I really just think it's real, it's important, in my opinion, to have something like to work towards, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even if that, like, let's say that is your job, let's say you want to be the manager of McDonald's and Wendy's, at the same time, hey, bro, you do you, my nigga. If that's what you want to do with your life, you know, you do you, bro. I'm not gonna stop you. But if you work at a job, or 2 jobs, or 3 or 5 or 7, and you hate them shits, and you just work there and just get off and just lazy the fuck off, bro, like, you're not doing anything to help yourself, you know? And I mean, this is where you're gonna know shit, life or whatever. Of course I'm not gonna do shit of course it's not gonna help. But it's not as, like, it's a difference between when you say something and when you actually understand it. Because I can say some shit to you all day, bro. Are you really gonna understand it, though? Like, are you really gonna, like, apply it type shit, you know what I'm saying? And even me, like, you know, let's say a nigga say something in the comments, bro, and I think it's, you know, it's a great advice. Cool, I'm hearing it, but am I gonna apply it? Am I gonna use that advice? You know what I'm saying? That's really where, you know, shit starts to get better for niggas, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of think, all of my videos, y'all, really come from, like, ideas I have for myself, you know, and shit. Like I said, I tell you this every single time, but it's ideas for myself, you know, from my past, and, you know, shit that I've gone through or I am going through that I wish I didn't have to go through it. I was just told, because it would have been so much fucking simpler if a nigga just told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this for example, or not even this for example, but still, I'm just saying, like, I just think that's a good idea to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, develop more of a, you know what I'm saying, like, more of like a get after it type of mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, back to the other videos I was telling y'all niggas about, man, nobody's coming to save you, you know what I'm saying? You're the only one who can save yourself. You're your superhero, my nigga. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Everything has to come from you. If it doesn't come from you, it's fucking shit. If it didn't come from you, it's fucking shit. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If you didn't do it, fuck it, bro. It's fucking shit, bro. Because when you develop some shit yourself, when you really, like, get to some shit yourself, bro, that's when you really reap those benefits, bro. And they're all yours, bro. You can selfishly take those because you did that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like, oh, well, you know, thanks to my, you know, my friend, you know, she did it, or thanks to my nigga, you know, he did, you know. You don't got to do all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was you did it. You did it. You stood on that shit. You did it, bro. Let me tell y'all niggas a story, right? I was 315 pounds, bro. That's a lie. I was breaching on 300, though. Like, I was damn near close to 300. I was in the worst mental state of my life. I was, well, obviously, nigga, I was fat. I was fat, and I was chopped. I'm still chopped, but I was fatter, right? And I looked at it, you know, I had my friends, you know, they laughing at me and shit, hoes laughing at me and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I sat there and I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna keep working this job? I don't really give a fuck about, and stay a fat nigga and stay depressed, or am I gonna do something about it? So I got my ass up earlier before my work shifts and I went to the gym. And now, you know, I'm 80 pounds down. You know, I'm not perfect, you know. I'm still, you know, I still got a little bit of fat. You guys I probably look a whole lot more fatter because of the beard. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a cut this weekend, y'all chill. But like I'm 80 pounds down. So it's like, you know, that was something where it's like, you know, I didn't just allow that, you know, that laziness mentality of like, nah, man, you know, like just go home, you know, go to work just to go home. I had to cut that mentality out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, it wasn't doing anything for me. You know, I realized, you know, it is harder to break out of that bubble shell of the, you know, your little land of, you know, oh, well, I'm just here. But when you break out of it and you really experience new shit, you do new things, bro, like, and you learn new shit, bro, it's just like, you're able to, like, now, bro, like, I've helped 3 or 4 niggas lose weight, bro. I'm not even, like, a trained professional or nothing. I've helped, like, grown 40-year-old niggas lose 30, 40 pounds just casually, just telling niggas the shit I did. Like, now these niggas coming back to me thanking me, like, oh, man, like, thank you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, shit like that, bro. I'm now reaping those benefits, you know, like I said, you know. And it's not no way like, yeah, nigga, come to me, yeah, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, praise me, nigga. It's nothing like that, you know, like, I don't care or nothing, like, you know, I'm happy to help, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was there, I get it. That's how I feel. I get it, I understand. And that's why I'm helping, because I get it, nigga, it sucks. And that's the point, that's what I'm trying to get through to you niggas. Like, I'm telling y'all, because I get it. I understand how it feels to just want to go home and sit on your ass and do not shit after you just worked a 16, 18-hour shift, bro. I used to have to, oh, fuck. I don't know if I should give out details about my job. I just won't. But I'll just say, like, a nigga used to have to work, like there's certain parts in my job where, like, we have to work a whole lot more hours, bro. And I was not getting back, like, I would start the day at midnight, and I wouldn't get back home till 8 p.m., bro. And it's like, in addition to that, you know, I'm still like, oh, okay, let me try and find at least something to do, bitch. Something. Like, I don't want to just, you know, just go to, like, you know, just fall asleep and just be cooked, bro. You know, just something towards this goal I had, bro. At the time it was music, you know, something towards that goal. At least let me make a song or something, bitch, something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that just really helped me, you know. It builds, man. You know, you build. You know, once you do one thing, bro, it's like blocks. You know, they keep adding up. You know, you keep doing more shit. Now you're like, oh, I got this shit going. You know, let me add this shit on there. You know, let me add this shit on there. Let me add this shit on there, and it just keeps evolving. It keeps growing, and it just gets better. And you just happier, nigga. Happier, nigga, man. And now, you know, that's truly a way I found to love myself, low key. Like, that was a big key in the, you know, how I learned, like, you know. Cause, like, you know, niggas say, bro, you know, you ain't got no other you but you, bro. So, you know, you the only nigga. You got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do what you want to do, bro. Stop working this fuck ass job you don't fucking like and not doing shit about it. Ain't gonna help you, twin. But yeah, that's all for today's video. So I kind of rambled a little bit, but I got back on point in the second half of the video. So it came better. You know, I haven't been doing this talking video shit a whole lot recently. You know, y'all niggas just been seeing gameplay. So I just wanted to kind of come in here and really spit some shit to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. But yeah, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, elaborate on it. You know, if I have anything fucked up, you know, that you guys want to you know, talk about, you know, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And besides that, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I already said comment, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? On the road to 500 subs. We been doing fucking great, nigga. We doing fucking amazing. I fucking love each and every one of y'all niggas. I would literally, if it was a line and I could kiss all you niggas, bro, I would. Kiss all you motherfuckers, bro. I love all y'all niggas, man. But with all that being said, I'm gonna have to end it here. It's 14 fucking minutes of me yapping. You know, just love yourself, man. You know, love yourself enough to want to do more than you're already doing, because, you know. And if you're already doing it, nigga, then disregard this video. This video not for you. But it's only for the niggas I'm talking to about it in a situation that I have found myself in, and that if somebody who else is unfortunate to find themselves in can also get out of that. With all that being said, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.